guys. My name is Tori and I'm the yoga instructor for Texas A&M Central Texas. And we are finally moving into finals week, so let's take this time to set our minds on ourselves for a moment rather than what we're doing. So let's focus a little bit more on how we're moving and how we feel while we move in this practice today, and try to tune everything out for a little while. So let's come to the top of our mat in our mountain. We're going to stand nice and tall, feet flat, rock the body weight around a little bit, get comfortable with how the weight distribution is resting in the feet. Let's stand the spine up tall, open up the heart space, roll the shoulders down and back, just kind of really roll open the chest. And then let's take our next inhale, sweep the hands tall, reach to the sky. Let's take a deep back bend here, or start with the back bend. So we're gonna, before we lean, we're gonna lift the heart to the sky, lengthen that low back space, and then roll the shoulders back a little bit. Move slow. All right, inhale, come back to neutral. Let's try that one more time. When you're ready, take another breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean. Okay, inhale, come to neutral. Take a breath when you get there. All right, last time, let's lift the chest and lean back. All right, come into your neutral place. Let's exhale, forward fold all the way down. Okay, we relax the knees when we get there so that we can relax the back. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Awesome, let's rise up to the top of our shin bone, half lift. Exhale, hang heavy towards the ground, step back, down dog, hips to the sky, heart towards the knees. Okay, let's bring the heart over the hands for our high plank, and then chaturanga as we exhale. When we inhale, we'll peel the heart up and maybe push through the hands for a full cobra. Remember, tops of the feet push into the ground for us. Exhale to release. Make your way to downward facing dog, hips to the sky, heart towards the knees. Let's walk forward for our forward fold. Rise up for our half lift. Exhale, hang heavy, and then we're going to climb all the way to mountain. Slow and easy, straight spine as we go. Roll the shoulders down and back. All right, so now that we're in mountain again, let's try this flow 2 more times. So we'll inhale to lift to the sky. Lift the chest, lean a little bit back. Find our neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Okay, inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, step back, down dog. Okay. Find your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, any version of cobra or baby cobra, as long as the elbows are soft. And then release. Find your way to down dog. Find your way to half lift. All right. And then release. And climb to mountain. Awesome. This last time, we're going to change it just a little bit. So, inhale, reach to the sky, lift the heart, lean a little back. Find your neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Now instead of walking back, we're going to rise up for our half lift and release. Instead of walking back with both feet, just send the left foot back. Drop the left knee. Make sure the right knee is safe over the ankle. Untuck the back toe and rise up for our low lunge. Strong breath. Now, just like when we're standing in our mountain, we're trying to lengthen that low spine. So really lift the chest to the sky. Awesome. When you're ready, exhale, forward fold. Let's go ahead and tuck the back toe under. Make our way to true down dog this time. Okay. Now, let's come forward for our plank. Just like before, we're going to release to the ground. We're going to lift the heart. Okay, when we're ready, we'll release. We'll make our way to downward facing dog again. Okay, now we're going to reverse what we did earlier. So let's bring our right leg off the ground and step forward. Let's go ahead and drop our left knee, untuck our toe, rise up. I know we're doing the same lunge as earlier. Hang on. Lift the heart. Exhale, release. Okay, let's tuck the back toe under. Right foot meets the left down dog. Okay, let's try that on our opposite leg. Left leg rises. Step forward with the left foot. Drop the right knee behind us. Untuck the toe, knee is safe. Rise up. Do the best that you can to lengthen that low spine area by lifting the chest. Okay, and let's exhale, forward fold. Make our way to down dog. Okay, let's try our vinyasa. We'll bring the heart forward, high plank. And careful release. Inhale, lift the chest as high or as low as you like, but feet are strong, elbows are soft. Exhale to release. Make your way to down dog. Okay, and let's try that left side again. Left leg rises. Step forward. Drop to the back knee. Rise up. Lengthen the spine. Hold the body, not the breath. All right, when you're ready, exhale, release. Let's make our way to down dog. Pedal out the knees and heels a little bit. All right, let's walk forward, forward fold. Okay, rise up, half lift. Exhale to release. Finally climb to mountain. No rush, no hurry. Roll the shoulders back, breathe. Shake it out a little bit, kick out. Get a little loosey-goosey. All right, when you're ready, let's go ahead and start in our mountain pose. Okay, so we're gonna settle the feet beneath us. A little forward, a little bit back. Soften the knees. Build the spine. Roll the shoulders back. Okay. Now we're going to lift the hands to the sky like we have before. So that means we're going to be reaching the ribcage up. Now I'm going to take a turn on my mat and I'm going to face the long side. You don't necessarily have to, but you can, just for the sake of practice. Let's bring the hands together over the midline of the body, lace the fingers, and then turn the heel of the palm up to the sky. Okay, let's say that we'll lean to our right side first. Take a big breath. Because our feet are close together and close in line with our hips, we're not going to lean very far here. If you want to lean further, step wider out and then lean with the chest. Okay, narrow your stance. Don't go as far. Or if you really want to go farther, make sure you widen your stance first. Okay, so we lean to our right side, but we're going to come back into neutral. And I'm going to turn back to the top of my mat. Since we lean to our right side, take the left foot back, long step. Turn the left toe out to the long edge of the mat. Follow the hips open and the shoulders open, following that back toe. The front toe still faces the front of the mat. Back toe faces the long side. Palms drop down to shoulder height. And just like we leaned forward, or we leaned to our right side a moment ago, we're going to lean to our right side now. But here we have our wider stance. So with hands at shoulder height, reach way forward with the right hand and lower the heart as if you could draw a line between both hands. And we find ourselves in triangle pose. Try to resist the urge to press weight onto the kneecap. You can rest on the thigh for support, or you can hover at the shin bone. If you don't like this triangle stance, you can rise back up and step it out further. But we've got long legs here, reaching and rotating. Okay, your version of triangle, long stance, short stance, not very far, farther, it's up to you. Okay, now we're really opening our left side here. So let's rise back up to warrior two. Let's go ahead and put a bend in that front knee. Okay, and then we're gonna turn to face the front of the mat again. Heart, hips, and toes will face forward. If you want to shorten the stance, please do. If you like where you're at, stay. Okay. Now we're moving right into a balance here. So bring the hands down to heart center or out to the sides of your hips. I'll let you decide. But we're going to keep the spine long. Remember, lifting the chest. We're going to take a bow, sending the heart forward over that standing leg in front of us. And then we're going to try and kick off with the back toe and hover. Maybe we get to hip height. Maybe we need free hands. Maybe we're staying close to the ground today. Okay, either way, we're in warrior 3. So we went from warrior 2 to triangle to warrior 2 to warrior 1. And now we're in practicing our warrior 3. Ooh, sorry. Balance today. All right. With our next breath, let's lower that back foot to the ground. Keep our bend in the front knees. Stand tall, warrior 1 again. All right. Let's go ahead and step forward for mountain. Let's take a back bend. Remember, lifting the chest and then leaning. Find our neutral spine and release the arms heavy to our side. Shake it out. Loosey-goosey. Breathe. It's the best thing you can do for yourself here. Okay, so let's try that on the opposite side. Big hip opener into a balance. We can do it. Okay, so I'm going to face you first, but we started mountain. Settle the weight. Soften the knees. Tall spine. Open heart space. You've got it. Okay, inhale wide and tall. Palms meet over the midline. Lace the fingers. Heel the palm up. Lean to your left side this time. Remember, you can practice the shorter lean, or you can widen the stance and lean a little further. Depends on how you feel today. Great breath. All right, we're leaning to our left side. So we'll come back up to neutral. I'm going to turn to face the top of my mat. Let's go ahead and take a long step back with our right foot. Okay, we're going to keep both knees strong. Okay, because we're going for triangle. I changed my mind. I'm going to rotate the opposite way. Here we go. All right. So we're trying for triangle again. So let's go ahead and turn our back toe to the long side of the mat. Follow with the heart and hips and drop the palms to shoulder height. So the back toe, or the front toe is facing the front of the mat, still, front of the mat. And then our back toe is facing the long side of the mat. Arms wide. When you're ready, push forward with your left side and slow lower as if we could draw a straight line from hand to hand in triangle pose. Now again, you can reverse and you can lengthen your triangle however much you like to get a deeper bend, a deeper opening in the opposite rib cage, side of the rib cage and hips. Now we can rest on the thigh and we can rest on the shin bone, but the challenge is to hover and definitely not press down on the kneecap directly. So great breath in the body here. Trikonasana, triangle. When you're ready, rise up to warrior 2. Okay. We're turning to warrior 1 at the top of the mat. Put a bend in the knee. Both toes face forward. Long stance or short stance. It's up to you. Lifting the chest to the sky. Don't give up on that low back space. Palms come to heart center or outside of the hips here for balance. It's up to you. Now we've made it through warrior 2, triangle, warrior 2, and we're in warrior 1, so we're going to warrior 3. Option 2, take a bow, send the heart forward, and then push off of the back toe. You can hover low to the ground. You can try to draw a line from shoulders to toe. A bend in that standing knee will help your balance if you keep it a little soft. Big breath in the body. Warrior 3. Take your time. No judgment, no expectation. And when you're ready, let's plant the back foot. Rise up for warrior 1. Reach to the sky, breathe. Step forward to mountain and shake it out. Let it go. Loosey goosey. All right, so I'm gonna come around to the top of my mat again. All right, let's go ahead and try a regular sun salutation to kind of reset. Settle the feet, soft knees, tall spine, open heart. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Step back, normal down dog. Okay, come forward, high plank. And chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. Find your way to down dog. Awesome. Let's go ahead and step forward for our forward fold. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. All right. Let's raise up for our half lift. And release. And let's climb all the way to mountain. Okay, to mountain we go, okay? From our mountain, let's go ahead and get a little loosey-goosey again. Inhale, sweep the hands tall. Exhale, and as we release, we're gonna soften the knees, sit down into a chair pose, and try to hold for a moment, okay? So we're pushing the hips towards the back of the room, we're carrying the body weight back to the heels, we're reaching forward, and we're holding. Okay, we're gonna try a balance here. Okay, let's go ahead and buckle up our left knee, peel up our left heel, and let's see if we can bring the left knee across the right knee and just hold steady. Okay, eagle pose, maybe the hands can come out wide instead. Maybe we could bring the left ankle across the top of the right knee and just hold. Hold the body, not the breath. Keep breathing. Hang in there. Okay, when we're ready, let's release the left toe to the ground, uncross the leg, and then take a step back. Plant the heel, stand up tall, 2 long legs, and we're going for our pyramid pose here. So for pyramid, we're going to exhale, send the heart forward, send the hips back. Hands can rest on top of the thigh. Shin. We're down at the ground, but we're not pressing on the kneecap and we're not pressing on the ankle. Strong bones support us only. Strong breath in the body. Take a bow. Really try to fold that heart towards the knee. If you can, keep the spine as straight as possible. And try not to dump into the shoulders here. Maintain control. Roll those shoulders down and back. Okay. Rise up nice and tall. Step forward to mountain. And we'll try that chair on the opposite side. Oh, let me face away. Inhale, lift. Exhale, find your chair. Hang on with me here. Okay, the body weight is pressing back in the heel and through the hips. Okay. We're gonna buckle up the right knee, peel up the right heel. Try to step across the left leg, ooh, if you can. Arms can come out wide if it helps. Balancing chair, eagle. Okay, opportunity to try to cross the ankle over the knee, maybe. All right, number 4 chair possibly, or just balancing chair. One more breath, and you know where we're going from here. We're going to slowly drop the toe and unwind and step back. 2 long legs. Lengthen those legs, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, take a bow. Hips push back, heart pushes forward. Pyramid pose. Maybe we rest on the thigh or the shin, or maybe we reach for the ground. But let's say that every time we exhale, we'll try to bring the heart a little bit closer to the knee. If we can. Remember, we're not dumping into the shoulders, we're rolling back. We're supporting on strong bones. And we're breathing into that stretch in the back of the leg. Okay, when you're ready, let's rise up. Slow and easy. Step forward for mountain. Reach the hands nice and tall. Lace the fingers overhead. Turn the heel of palm to the sky. Take a step outside of hip distance and then bring the hips to balance between the 2 feet. And then lean in one direction. Take a big breath. Inhale, lean the opposite way. And exhale. Let's do this 2 more times. All right. When we get back to neutral, bring the feet back to hip distance. Release the hands apart from each other. Lift the heart to the sky. Exhale, lean a little bit back. Inhale, find our neutral spine. Exhale, lean after lifting. Okay, find neutral. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean. Awesome. Come back to neutral. Forward fold all the way down. Inhale, rise up, half lift. Exhale, release, hang heavy. Step back, downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to drop the knees to the ground, untuck the toes, and go right for hero's pose. So if we have a knee, ankle, or hip injury that is recent or uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form, you of course do not have to stay in hero's pose. Yet if you are comfortable trying it, bear with me, try. Okay, we're trying to challenge the tops of the feet here. Now is another excellent chance to kind of get moving around the rib cage. So if we're in hero's pose or in another comfortable seated posture, we're going to sweep the hands wide and tall. Feel the rib cage lift to the sky as we expand the chest and the spine. Exhale, tap the edges of the mat beside us. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, release, tap. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, release and tap. Awesome. This time we're going to rise up nice and tall. And this time we're only going to drop our left hand to the ground and walk the body out a little bit so that we can lean across the midline of the body. We can soften the elbow to help us lean, but because the hips and heels are directly beneath our previous center of body, we're gonna not move as far as we feel like we can. So it'd be too easy to try to sweep and dump all the way across, but we're not going that far. We're just crossing the midline of the body a little bit, and we're lifting as we do so. Okay, come back to neutral. And exhale, drop the right hand, same thing, cross the midline of the body, soften the elbow for support, but don't go too far. We're lifting and leaning. Okay, lots of expansion in the lower back space. Inhale, rise up, both hands overhead, lace the fingers, turn the heel of palm to the sky, but this time roll the palms down to shoulder height. Okay, we're rolling through the shoulders a little bit. When we take our breath, we're going to exhale to dip a little bit below shoulder height and inhale to rise a little bit above shoulder height. Exhale and inhale as you normally would, or wherever your breath is at here. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to rise back up nice and tall, release the hands apart from each other, and I'm going to rotate because we're going to try and take a back bend here, but we're not going far. We're lifting the chest, expanding the back, leaning a little. Okay, let's find our neutral spine. Exhale, drop the hands towards the ground. Let's go ahead and rotate on our mat. So now we're going to turn this folded hero's pose to the long side of our mat. Okay, and we're going to rise up into our tabletop. We're going to set the knees about hip distance apart. However, let's kick our right foot way out to the long side of the mat, or the front of the mat. The right toe is going to face the same side of the mat that we're facing. So hips, shoulders, and toes facing the same wall. We're going to climb up, slow and easy, over the left knee. With our right leg out long, sole of the foot rolled flat, toes facing our new forward. Sweep the hands to shoulder height. And let's exhale, drop our right hand to our right thigh. Inhale, lift our left hand overhead, and as we lift, we're going to slide the right hand down along the right leg. Okay, so we've got our gate pose. Big stretch in the rib cage. Inhale to neutral, shoulder height. Exhale, drop the left hand. Right hand rises up overhead. Maybe an opportunity to reach way overhead towards the front of the room, or the back of the room, I should say, depending on how you've positioned yourself. Inhale to neutral, press off of the ground. Exhale, lean across the long leg. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, support yourself. Inhale to neutral. Rise and exhale to lean. And this is what I like to call my windmill flow. Inhale to neutral. All right, this time let's just come down to tabletop. We'll even bring the right knee in. We'll sway a little bit side to side, and we're going to try our cat and cow from here. So I'm going to do this without rotating, so it'll be interesting. Cat and cow. Inhale to drop the belly button heavy. Look up towards the sky. Exhale, sweep the belly button up towards the sky and look back to the knees. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more time. Awesome, and we're going to try that windmill flow on the opposite side, so we'll come back to a neutral spine. Left leg will sweep way out to the back of the mat. We're going to roll the sole of the foot flat, point the toes in the same direction as we are facing. Climb when you're ready. Hold your balance. All right, windmill flow. Palms out wide. When we exhale, we'll drop the left palm, just the fingertips. We're not pressing down. We're just going to drop the fingertips to the edge of the leg. Inhale, sweep the right hand over and slide down the leg as you rise. Okay, you don't have to go far. You don't have to go fast. Okay, let's get into more of a flow here. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, balance your way down to support. Maybe sweep overhead. Take a breath. All right, let's make this a flow. Inhale, neutral. Press up. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale. Exhale, careful lower and reach. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, release. Inhale, neutral, and exhale, guide your way down. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and find our way to neutral. And let's pull down into our tabletop. Both knees, both hands at the ground. We can turn back to face the top of our mat again. I promise we're just about settling in here. So let's try cat and cow one more time. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, sweep the belly and look back. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more. Awesome. Come back into your neutral spine. I want to challenge you to come down to a seated posture on the mat. Leave the knees standing to the sky. And I want you to roll the spine all the way down to the ground. Scoop the knees up over the chest. Wrap the arms around the legs. And rock and roll. Okay, we did a lot. We paid a lot of attention to lengthening those back muscles. Moving them around. Because if you're like me, you may or may not have been sitting in a chair over a computer a lot recently. So we're going to massage that low back. I challenge you to start to pay a lot more attention to what you're feeling as you move, and then settle into stillness. And I want you to keep scanning what you feel. I know we're not moving, but notice what you feel and where you feel it. All right, start to drop the soles of the feet to the ground. Start to kick the heels way out long, one at a time. Okay, remember to relax the shoulders down away from the ears so that the neck is long and neutral. Rock the head a little bit side to side. Maybe rock out the wrists and the ankles a little bit if you need to. Okay, we're going to settle into stillness for a moment. I usually like to set aside 5 to 10 minutes at the end of our practice to just tune everything out. Okay, that being said, you can silence me, you can stop the video, you can take as much time as you need. But I want to challenge you to inhale through the nose and exhale like you're blowing through a straw. So, full inhale, complete exhale. Keep going. Keep using that activity in your breath. Relax the face, relax the eyes, and just breathe for a few moments. It is said at the end of our yoga practice, the posture that we find ourselves in here, stretched out across the mat, is known as Shavasana, or corpse pose. So the idea at the end of our practice is that we take 5 to 10 minutes to lie out, to stretch, and to ease into the mat with gravity. We have made it through the challenging portion of our practice, challenging ourselves to set aside the time, challenging ourselves to show up, to arrive, and challenging ourselves to stay committed to the practice. We've done all of this. So in this final Shavasana, in this resting place, the idea of the corpse pose is to kind of adopt what it feels like in death. Not in the scary sense, but just that there's nothing else that needs to be changed right now. There is no action to be made, no decision to be made, no change necessary. We finally come to a place where we can lie still, we can breathe fully, and that's all that it requires. Continue to breathe. 3 more long and slow breaths. When you feel ready, you can begin to rock and roll again. You can rock the head side to side, rock out the ankles and the wrists, maybe stand the knees and let the hips sway for a moment or two. Hopefully the low back space can still feel a little stretchy, a little loose here. And then we're going to roll to one favorite side and press our way up into a seated posture. Any seated posture that you like. Okay? We root the hips down strong beneath us. We stack the spine. We lift the heart, the chest. We relax the shoulders back and down. And we come into this place, continuing without need for change, without expectation, without judgment, without the desire to change anything. Here we are. So it's at this time that we'll relax the face and the eyes. One last opportunity. It's at this time that I'd like to thank you for choosing to share your practice and your time with me here today. And again, it is the light within me that honors and bows to the light within you. Namaste.